아 이거 켤 때마다 이게 뭐냐 쉐이더를 체크하네. 본 스토리라고 해야 되나? 그거는 아직까지 진행이 좀 덜 된지라 일단은 오늘은 본 스토리가 많이 진행됐으면 좋겠는데 지도를 착착 빼봅시다. 이제 프레임 드랍에 대해서는 PC판에서 버그 이제 최적화 이슈인지 모르겠지만 지속적으로 발생하고 있다 하더라고요. 이거는 그냥 참고해야 될 것 같아요. 패치가 나올 때까지. 패치가 빨리 나오면 좋겠는데 나올지 안 나올지 저도 모르겠어서 그래도 그냥 감내하면서 해야 되는 상황인 것 같습니다.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a
여기서부터
charming
한다고?
hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
어제 세이브를 했는데 생각해보니까 한 번 더 버쩍 버커신 정도야.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
미카엘야.
It's a treat to see you,
안녕하세요.
Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
안녕하세요.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
약간 기계음 섞인 듯한 목소리라 가지고
I think that now
좀
might be a
어색합니다.
good time to
주인공
head back
목소리가.
to the castle.
버터맥주를 결국 못 먹었네요.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on.
오히려 죽음을 먹는
And I hope you will
자한테는
tell
맞는
me.
목소리 같기도 하고.
But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
넌 모험심이 부족해. 모험심 있는 애였으면 여기서 더 이왕 이렇게 된 거 더 놀자판으로 했을 거야. 아하하. 돌아가고 나면 곱스톤을 한번 찾아봐야겠네요. 이러고자 한 거야? 이거 완전 사이코패스네.
Revelio. I prefer the Three Broomsticks to the Hog's Head.
부엉이 우편을 받았습니다. 날 보러 오너라. 그린고치에 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견했어.
Than Jasper Trout. Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade today.
I suppose I'm not allowed up there.
뭐야 이거는? 아니
Seems that's off limits to me.
오케이.
Accio!
I'm saving up for a new broom.
We can't go on there.
갈 수 없는 데가 많아.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her a card.
슬리드린 학생인데 순열이 아닌 애가 들어왔다고? 이게 고증이 맞나요?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Do you ever wish you could write
Revelio. Revelio.
신성한 슬리드린에 혼혈이 들어왔다고.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
What do you want? You've made your point! That life is behind me, I promise!
What are you up to now?
글쎄요, 저도 뭐 할지 모르겠네요.
Revelio.
피우 교수님, 제가 써한 일정만으로 성이 안 찬다는 듯 마법부에서 호그와트에 도착할 새 학생을 맞을 준비하라는 다소 불편한 요청을 해왔습니다. 놀랍게도 5학년이라는군요. 학기 시작하기 전에 이 학생이 잘 적응하도록 지도하고 조여드는 사람이 필요하다는데요. 교수님에게 일임하기로 했습니다. 자세한 내용은 위즐리 교수님에게 물어보시기 바랍니다. 이런 식으로 되었구나. 챙길 거 먹나? 씨, 뭐 하나 정도 있을 줄 알았어.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No,
이
I
반짝거리는
dare
게
say
있는데.
after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once
제
you've honed
복장을
your
보고도
defensive
소리가 나와요?
magic further, come and see me. I'll
내가
let
지금
Professor
죽음
Hecat
먹는
know to
자
expect you.
복장을 지금 입고 있는데. 노있네. 손만 많아가지고 씨.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
당연히 가야지.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
좋아요.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I don't send many. Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down.
뿔소 뼈 옆에 있는 계단을 올라가서
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Revelio. Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased being...
고양이는 못 참지. 아, 근데 얘네들은 만져준 애들이잖아.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
I'd better keep an eye on Highpla. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising.
Professor Black was terrible.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
힘들어.
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
네가 잡지 그러냐?
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet...
I'd better keep an eye on high school for Zenobia's gobstone.
어쨌든 보물을 찾게 해준 장본인한테 일단 보고는 해줘야겠죠. 그리고 나서 또 다른 지도가 있는지 없는지 또 물어봐야 되고. 멀어. 씨.
Try riding a hippogriff.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
덕분에 나도.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
교수님 과제를 좀 해결하러 갑시다. 말이 반복하기 연락이 뛰어다니구나.
Speaking of astronomy,
I've always said that travel.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
자물쇠. 나중에 털러 올게요.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
맞죠? 공격이 아니라.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
도착한 지팡이들의 두 라운드 승리하기. 루칸 트레블리와 주문조합 연습 한 라운드를 완료하기. 뭐 오지게 비밀인 것처럼 막 떠벌떠벌하고 다니더니만 교수들은 다 알고 있었나 보네요. 쟤들끼리 뭉쳐가지고 파이트 클럽을 운영하고 있다는 거를. 진짜 알고 있거나 뭐 모르고 있거나 뭐 굳이 상관없지. 가가지고 2명 때려놓히면 된다는 거니까 아주 간단한 과제입니다. 하하, 이거 뛰는 것도 힘들어 죽겠네 진짜.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
잠깐만.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
얻을 수 있는 건 다 얻어야지 여기서. 자물쇠 해제는 나중에 막 배우면은 돌아다니는 게 많네 이게 생각보다.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I
당연히
coordinate
두들겨 맞고 싶지
duels
않으면은
across wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
당연하지.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
난 2대1도 상관없어.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
어디 누가 바람구멍 날지 한번 쳐봐라.
We'll make you regret signing up.
예, 그러시겠죠. 부양 마법인 레비오소 같은 군중 지역 마법으로 방어벽을 부수세요. 대상 장군은 적을 조준하지 않고도 추적할 수 있게 해줍니다.
Act like a winner!
빼빼라고?
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
네, 대충 알았어요. 처음에 너무 장난질 많이 했어. 오, 승리.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
다음.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again,
대체 수업 안 듣고
congratulations on your first Crossed
하루 종일
Wands
상주하고
victory.
있는 거야?
Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
한 번 더.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
혼자서 한번 데벼 볼게요. 2대1이겠죠 아마?
Ready to get thrashed?
그 말 그대로 돌려주지. 뭐야, 셋이야?
Apologies in advance.
야, 셋은 좀 너무하잖아.
You're better than that!
Leviosa!
Stupid one!
There goes my weight.
Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Leviosa!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Leviosa! Stupid one! Potato! Accio!
I'm the one.
Leviosa!
승리. 3대1로 이겼습니다.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
덤벼봐.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really
야,
have it in
결투면
for
1대1
you.
아니야?
You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. or at least surviving the next round. I'll
일단
let you
새로운
know when we're
마법을
ready.
얻고 나서 다시
Hope
한번
to see you
데뷔시다.
then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form.
Leviosa.
쉬운데요?
That's it.
Leviosa. Accio.
아, 이런 식으로도 되는구나.
Good one.
오, 완전 무슨 경품
I'd say
게임인데?
that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
잘 만들어놨습니다, 되게. 격투적인 부분은.
Assignment's all finished.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
가르쳐주기 전부터
Your
좋은 얘기 해주다.
spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio.
방어 마법이라면서 무슨. 쿨타임이 꽤 기네요.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
내가 봤을 땐 가까이 붙여놓고 가까이 당기고 나서 해야 되겠는데.
Travel was before I invented blue.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
뭔데?
You
얘기해봐.
wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, We were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Incendio.
안 되는데?
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Allowed to attempt.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
I think he was hungry.
Yes, and how they shouldn't be allowed.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
아, 이 UI가 조금 왔다 갔다 하는 게 조금 불편하네. 퀘스트를 바로바로 선택해서 할 수 있으면 좋겠는데.
Brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Careful now. Ah, there you are.
아까부터 있었는데요?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
역시 호그와트에 있는 애들은 문제 하나씩 일으켜줘야지 이제 호그와트 학생이라고 할 수가 있죠.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
뭐야, 바로 지는데? 아씨, 얘가 꼭 무슨 암살하는 거잖아.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
또 앞에 있는
And those
경비들이야?
annoying
아,
prefects would love
반장들.
nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
수영 마법이라.
Silent as a grave.
지속 시간이 얼마나 가는지 모르겠네.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
움직일 생각 안 하는데.
Is someone sneaking? You are most certainly up to no good out in the castle now. Be on your way.
너무 쏴댔다. 아 그냥 때려 눕히고 들어가면 편할 것 같은데 어떻게 목격자 없으면은 그것도 은신 아니에요? 다 때려 눕히고 가면 되잖아.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
레벨 1 잡았습니다.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn!
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
별로 반응이 없는데요?
Someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good grief, what a mess.
당당하게 서
That
있는 거
wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
어씨.
Revelio.
나중에 도서관 와서 찾으면 되겠죠.
Quietly now. Ghost, don't let her see you.
지나갑니다.
Should be in the club. No need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Revelio! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Revelio.
여기서 이걸 한번 써볼 수가 있네.
Silent as a grave. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out
마법 맞고 싶지 않으면 저리
where they shouldn't
이래서 비켜.
be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Of course, there must be more to this room. There must be more to this room.
상자부터 열어야 돼.
Revelio.
That's it.
아 이거 매번 바꿔주면 귀찮네. 에이달로스 스타프 전설급 전설급인데 200골드밖에 안 해? 진짜 너무한다.
Where might this lead?
대기실의 비밀을 밝혀내세요.
Levioso. Accio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
아니 고대 마법이구나 이거는.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
이렇게 뚜뚜에 맞으면 안 되는데. 다음번에 좀 집중해서 할게요.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
레비오터 먼저 쓰고 아시오 쓴 다음에 불 날리는 거 그걸 써야 될 것 같아요. 그렇게 되면 아마 콤보가 안 상되지 않을까. 오야 씨 큰일 날 뻔했네. 떨어져 죽으면 뭔 쪽이요.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
이렇게 하면 되겠습니다.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
아, 시야를 좀 넓혀야겠다. 이거 시야 폭이 좁아가지고 솔직히 보이지가 않아요. 아 진짜로 시야 때문에 그래요. 시야 때문에. 아 내가 이렇게
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
빌리오를 먼저 써야 되는데 맨날 깜빡하네.
It is a book after all.
또다시 기억. 이게 바로 고대 마법의 힘이라는 건가? 아예 땅 자체를 비옥한 땅으로 바꿔버릴 수 있을 정도의. 그 반대도 물론 가능하겠죠. 형이 꽂혀주고 가. 할 거면은.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
그랬었다라는데
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
혼자 도박스네요.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
그러면 못 들어가죠.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
물덩이를 무시할 수 있을 만한 마법이
Incendio.
어우 추워 씨. 아 내려가야 돼? 아 나 씨.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
교수님한테 말하면 뭐라고 할까요? 일단은 연락에 혼내지 않을까요?
Cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
5학년에 입학하는 애들이 다 고대 마법이랑 연관이 있지 않나요 지금?
I'll have to take it with
노인네도
me to
그렇고
London.
중간에
The
여자의
headmaster
학생도
has
그렇고 지금
insisted that I
주인공도
speak
그렇고
directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
좋습니다. 이제 슬슬 모든 요소들이 좀 해금이 돼가는 것 같은데 A 스토리를 제외하고도 나머지 것들을 좀 살살살살 풀어가면서 진행할 수 있는 게 아닌가 싶어요.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most proud to be included.
Metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
도적 캠프도 있어요?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
실전에서 다수의 적을 상대로 인센디오를 시전하세요? 아 이게 하고 싶은데 할 수가 있어야지 말이죠. 일단 뭐 이것저것 많이 왔네요. 갑자기 퀘스트가 막 물밀듯이 들어오니까 정신이 없네. 정신이 없어. 약초학 수업도 듣고 해야 되니까 일단 저쪽으로 나갑시다. 나갔다가 돌아오는 길에 약초학 수업도 듣고
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
일기장이라고요?
If you could
제가
collect
제일
them
먼저
and bring
봐야겠네요.
them to me, I can remove the charm.
Protego!
I think it's for the best.
Revelio.
여기는 일단 스크롤 하나 얻고 가죠.
I suppose in all fairness.
Incendio.
The meet to car is already 7 hours.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
이 부러진 빗자루는 셀린 워트너비의 것입니다. 소문에 따르면 셀린은 3학년 동급생들 앞에서 자신의 실험작인 달 순간이동 마법을 선보인 후 빗자루만을 남기고 사라졌다고 합니다. 이 마법이 성공인지는 아무도 알 수 없습니다. 이거 경고문 아니에요? 경고문? 이런 짓거리 함부로 하지 말라고? 경고문 남겨놓은 거 아니야? 와, 씨, 살벌하네, 거참. 와, 진짜. 그 보면은 호그와트가 근데 잔인해요, 애들이.
Revelio.
글럼범블이 만들어내는 당미를 먹으면 우울증이 생깁니다. 어둡고 한적한 곳에 집을 짓고 쐐기표를 먹으면서 지냅니다. 안타깝게도 벌집을 감염시키면 감염된 벌집의 꿀은 치명적으로 위험하다 알려져 있습니다. 그런 걸 여기다 키우고 있는 거야 지금? 다양한 의미로 진짜 대단하다.
Incendio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
밤으로 만들어주는 건가? 그런 것 같은데.
Incendio.
숨겨진 약초회랑 들어가 봅시다.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
기본적으로 루모스를 키고 다녀야 한다는 거네요.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos.
징그러.
Incendio. Lumos. 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 Incendio. Lumos. Seems the devil's spell was protecting Chesterfield. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
여기도
Lumos.
예전에는 수어 공간이었나 본데.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos.
돈은 언제나 옳습니다.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
심플하네요. 햄은 조금 얻긴 했는데 저도 덕분에 희귀한 식물 재료라고 해야 되나요? 그런 것도 얻게 됐고 쓸 일 있을지 모르겠지만 모아두면 언젠가 쓰겠죠? 눈부엉이 스파카 전설급에 뭐 이렇게 맨날 나와? 색깔도 이쁘지 않네요. 외형은 맨날 바꿔주는 게 은근히 귀찮은데 이거 그냥 한 방에 해주면 안 되나? 와 이거는 9레벨이야? 장비가 꽉 찼더라. 선생님의 약초학 수업을 받고
Shigoro
갑시다.
punches onion again.
이게 교수야?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
한삼인 것 같긴
We
한데
do look forward to growing together. How
이쁘장한데.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't
모든
make
걸
our
다
fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
No shit. 이 짓거리를 매번 해야 돼?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
이걸로 끝이야? 비명 소리 한번
Now,
듣고
for our
끝나기?
next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
교수한테 잘
Kind
보여야죠.
of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld
꽃박하.
potion, as you
건강
also
시간
know from
10분.
Professor Sharp's class.
위제네드 묘약에 사용합니다.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of
일본은
flora, the
양배추요?
Chinese
중국산?
chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
양배추 하나 뭐 만지다가
Hello.
볼로 가는 거 아니야?
Saw you
손가락?
on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
중국산 깨물은 양배추. 씨. 진짜 이름
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. You do not want to go through that.
잘렸다가 다시 붙였다는 거 아니야?
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that!
Oh shit!
Mouths on! Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of
이길 수
backup,
있다면은 뭐든지 다
even if it
써먹는 게
is from
좋죠.
cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
수학할 수 있는 거 다 수학합시다. 여기도 인벤토리 제한이 있는지 모르겠지만.
Revelio.
혹시 뭐 하나 있을 줄 알았어. 띠링띠링 하는 거 이거 뭐 어딘가에는 역시
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
누구 또 하나 포가락 잘렸나 보네요.
Revelio. I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
돌보다기보다는 던져버린 거긴 하지만요.
I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
잠깐만, 이거
enjoy
그린라이트인가요?
chatting in with my new students.
이제 젊은 사람이라고는 사실상 젊은 여자 여기부터 캐릭터가 여기 유일한 것 같은데.
Relishing their new pots only cost me my damn.
나중에 수학할 겸 해가지고 한번 들립시다. 일단 그건 그렇고 퀘스트 덩커락에 돌아갔습니다.
Revelio.
이게만 더 모으면 챌린지 완성입니다.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
띵띵 소리가 나는 거 봤어요. 근처에 뭐가 있다는 건데 난 저건 나중에 확인하고.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
그냥 내가 가져가야겠어.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
나중에 써먹기 위해서는 일단은 뭐랄까 해놔야 돼요. 보석을 해둬야면 이것도.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a know-it-all.
자, 다른 퀘스트는 뭐가 있나 좀 봅시다. 도서관에서 블룸의 날아다니는 책들을 수집하세요.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Accio.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
기분 좋았던 나의 하루는 게리스가 자신이 제작하던 멍청이 같은 탄약을 내 완벽한 풀잠자리 술티에 쏟는 바람에 완전히 엉망이 되고 말았다. 냄비를 비운 다음 다시 처음부터 시작해야만 했다. 게리스는 정말 성가신 녀석이다. 자기가 마법야에 관해 모르는 게 없다고 생각한다. 항상 실험을 벌여 샤프 교수님의 수업을 방해한다. 게리스가 위즐리 교수님의 조카만 아니었어도 지금쯤 퇴학당했을 거다.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
한 것만 찾으면 되는데 말이죠. 블랙 교장 선생님께 도서관에서 마법을 금지될까요? 누군가가 제안구에게 몰래 들어갔고 크리시다 블룸은 최근에 배운 주문을 연습할 수 있는 개인 연습 경기장으로 생각하는 것 같아요. 이런 일은 도서관 업무에 지장을 줍니다. 아니 4번 찬 나머지 창고리 진짜 안 보이네. 층이 있나? 지향구역이 있나? 제가 봤을 땐 지향구역이 있는 것 같거든요. 일단은 둘러볼 만큼 둘러보고 그 다음에 정말 없다 싶으면 제한구역으로 가보겠습니다.
Reading Revelio. Any spell. Why can't students see that?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
아, 또 큰일 날 뻔했네. 엄한 곳에서 찌르고 다닐 뻔했어요. 야, 바빴다.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
이미 다 읽었긴 했죠.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
참 미안하구만 그래. 아 근데 나도 일부러 그런 건 아니었어. 콘텐츠를 걸다 보니까 이렇게 된 거지.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
네가 그렇게 삐딱한 태도로 나오면 더 문제가 되는 거야. 알았어?
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I'd never fold down a corner in a book. I'd make a fuss too if I were her.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
친애하는 사티아 마티에게 케임브리지에 있는데 연락처들로부터 유성우에 대한 그대의 이해가 틀렸다는 것을 인정한다는 소식을 들었어. 내가 아는 날 모두 머그린 아일랜드의 한 천문학자 연구역의 한 천문학자는 이탈리아 천문학자가 완료한 작업을 기반으로 유성을 혜성에 연결하는 수단으로 지구의 궤도에 있는 먼지의 위치를 계산하는 작업을 뭔 소리인지 모르겠다.
Revelio. A Daedalian. I wonder where it might lead me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Accio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
아, 이 타이밍.
That's it.
오메 미친.
An old
3D
coin.
마커잖아.
Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
리듬 게임 하는 것도 아니고 씨. 깜짝 놀랐네 진짜.
That Ray's girl, she can fly better.
Revelio. Incendio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
아예 또 건물 그 구조라고 해야 되나요? 이걸 완벽하게 이해하고 있는 건 아니라 가지고 조금 어렵네요.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest. This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
맞습니다. 16개를 쳐야 한다고. 난이도 어려움은 제외. 카운터를 쳐도 그러면은 부셔지지 않는다는 거 아니야?
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
좋아요, 봅시다.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
아, 오케이. 아, 이거 천천히 해야 되겠구나.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
거의 뭐 한방 콤보 수준인데 이거는.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
간단한 콤보 정도는 그렇게 나쁘진 않을 것
Hello,
같은데.
Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
위
That's the spirit.
4명. 가봅시다.
Incendio. Leviosa. Bring it on. Accio. Leviosa. Protego.
Leviosa.
Accio. Stupid one.
아이씨. 아니 너무 어두워서 눈에 보이지가 않아.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
일단은 하나씩.
Accio.
There goes my weight.
Incendio. Incendio. Stupid one. Incendio.
Find the one.
Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one.
아, 나 씨. 발길이 좀 올려야 되나? 아, 왜 이렇게 카메라가.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
오기가 생겼다네요. 그냥 이대로 깰게요. 밝은 낮추는 뭐든 간에.
Accio. Protego. Stupid one. Leviosa. Stupid. Protego. Stupid one. Leviosa. Protego. Stupid one.
아하 씨.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Instantly.
You're better than that!
Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Act like a winner.
Stupid one.
Confringo!
Stupid one.
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Levioso.
That's all you've got.
Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Levioso.
Come on.
약간 이게 공격을 욕심을 부리면 안 되는데.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
욕심을 계속 부리네.
Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio.
I'm the one. Protecto.
Stupid one. Accio.
아이 라곤이 안 돼. 캡스랑 눌렀는데.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
슬슬 놀리는 것 같은데.
Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Confringo.
Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso.
You're better than that!
Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio.
Confringo.
Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Accio.
아 미친. 아 좀 할만하다 싶었는데 씨.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Potato. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Potato.
Levioso. Accio. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Incendio. Levioso.
Confringo. There goes my wager.
Stupid one.
Levioso.
Incendio. Accio. Stupid one. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Levioso.
I'm the one.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
씨, 둘 잡았는데. 아, 씨. 공격을 2번씩 날리는 거 있다는 걸 알았으니까. 이길
Yes,
수
I'm
있어요.
ready now.
아니, 진짜 찐으로 이깁니다, 이제. 붙어보자고.
Accio. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Leviosa! Stupefy! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Stupefy! 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 Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa! Stupefy! Come on! Accio! Leviosa! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy!
이 친구들이 공격하면 공격할수록 나한테 공격받고 있는 애는 공격받는 거야. 오케이?
Stupefy! Accio! Protego! Leviosa! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa! Incendio!
오! 자, 찐으로 이긴다 했죠? 난이도 어려움이라 근데 생각보다 우선 생각보다 어렵네. 이게 토너먼트야?
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
나는 그럼 누구 조패냐?
Yes.
아니 나는 나는 누구 때리고 살라고? 일단은 퀘스트를 좀 봅시다. 무장 해제 마법을 배울 수 있다. 와가드에서 온 소녀 마법약 교실. 와가드에서 온 소녀 해보러 갈까요? 메인 스토리. 메인 스토리는 제쳐두고 열심히 뛰어다니기만 했는데. 신나게 뛰어가야겠네. 빗자루라도 탈 수 있으면은 조금 빠르게 갈 수 있을 텐데. 제 생각에는 이거 빗자루 없이 가는 건 조금 그래요. 조금 나중에 해금이 되면은 빗자루라도 이런 게 해금이 되면 그때 가든가 하겠습니다. 만약에 정 해금이 안 된다 그러면은 그때는 또 그때가 생각해 봐야죠. 그냥 메인 스토리 하다 보면은 해금되지 않을까요?
Make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I totally found.
Revelio.
장비 솔루시 가득 찼습니다. 오, 야, 씨. 토큰.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
모든 상처를 치료를 못해가지고 네 다리가 그렇게 절게 됐구나.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
까다롭게 완성도를 요구하진 않네요.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
재밌을 것 같아. 이거 갖다 줍시다.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your
모진과 버클이 일반 계절 시간 외에도 활동량이 증가했으며 특히 한밤중에 가게의 뒷문으로 의심스러운 배달이 이루어졌습니다. 알려진 가게 평판에 따라 우리는 이미 그 가게를 감시하고 있던 사람들과 함께하기 위한 오너를 추가적으로 영입하고 있습니다. 당신은 새로 영입된 오너 중 한 명입니다. 추 지시사항을 따르십시오.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Revelio.
오러는 마법부 소속 치안 유지 집단이다. 오러는 모든 종류의 위협, 특히 어둠의 마법이 가해오는 위협으로부터 마법 세계를 보호합니다. 좋은 일 하고 있네요. 마원야 완성된다고 하시려 갔다 올게요.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon time. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
바로 슬리데린의 감점이다 이랬겠죠.
Enough one day to buy every broom model at Spintwitch.
이쪽으로 나갈 수 있으나? 아 결국에는 지금 빗자루를 못 타고 걸어 나가야 될 것 같은데. 끔찍하다. 냅다 뛰시다. 걔는 생각해보니까 한 이틀가량 저기 밖에 있던 거 아니야?
I don't find potions bearable.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
풀로 불 것도 하나씩 해금만 더 생각합시다 그냥. 뛰댕기면서. 재료도 모아야 했고.
Revelio.
아닌가 보네요. 아 뭐라 씨. 빨리 빗자루를 사달라고 하든가 해야지 뭐. 씨. 양고기나.
Incendio.
오, 죽었네.
Incendio.
조져버리고 싶은데 조져지지가 않아. 장비가 가득 찼습니다. 아쉽게도 다음번에 와야
I
될 것
should
같아요.
investigate.
일단은 플루 불꽃을 뚫어놓고 그 다음에 호그와트미드나 이런 데로 가가지고 넘어가겠습니다.
It is good to see
오케이,
you.
드디어. 혹시 보니까 빗자루 가게 일단 가봅시다.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Being an officer of the law.
제일 시급한 건 주문이죠, 주문.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
마법 주문은 여기서 못 배우는 건가? 마법약, 씨앗, 비료, 장원, 마법 동물 관련 용품, 가게, 지팡이, 연료바, 빗자루인데 빗자루는 지금 쓸려.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
또 하나 얘기하려고 여기까지 부른가 사람을?
Revelio.
너무하네 진짜. 돌아가야 돼.
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Enough. I'm too tired for your stories today.
일반 전통이에요 이거는. 제가 딱히 나쁜 게 아닙니다. 있는 거 다 사러 가야죠.
Very well, Mummy.
있는 건 다 털어가는 게 유관 전통입니다. 내가 잘 써줄게. 그럼 되는 거 아닌가?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
아, 돈이 없네. 돈이 없어.
Revelio. I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
상인? 뭐 팔아볼까요?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
공격력 증가, 체력 증가, 방어력 증가.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Incendio. Levioso.
일단 이쪽에 가기 전에 잠시 메인 퀘스트 뭔 얘기를 하는지 일단은 좀 가도록 합시다.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
결과적으로 혼자서 갈 수밖에 없겠네요. 오블리 캠프 좀 털어주러 갑시다. 아니 뭐 반응이 없잖아. 재미없게.
Revelio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Eight legs is simply too many.
거미들 한둘 상대하는 거 정도야 뭐 사실 문제도 안 되는데 도적들은 조금 이게 다를 거예요.
An encampment. This must be it.
How was that? You're slippery.
Incendio. I won't rest.
죽을 놈들이 말이 많아.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Should have killed that traitor Arn when we took his cards.
하나는 자르고 시작을 해야 될 것 같아요.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Incendio. Levioso. Vegetables in combat. Stop it.
Levioso. How many of you are there?
I feel as though you're not even trying, little child.
뭐야 저거? 아 저거 불러서 피해야 되는 건가? 저게 화살이었나 보네.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Many of you are there.
One less human to worry. Accio. Incendio. I won't rest until you're dead. You can't stop us. Accio. Oh, that was meant for me. Your spells glance off of me. Was that your best?
Protego.
This happened. I've been fighting with him before you were born. Easily diverted.
Levioso.
I'll get you. It's easy, right? Know your ears. You won't stop me.
Levioso.
Where did they go?
Protego.
아 왜 타겟을 지 맘대로 아니 타겟을 지 맘대로 지정해. 캡스락도 안 눌렀는데 이러면은 캡스락을 안 눌렀는데도 그 로건이 돼버리면은 어떻게 하라고 씨.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
How many of you are there?
Not your
Levioso. Incendio.
I won't rest until dead.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Are you quite finished?
Levioso. Accio.
Not quite. Oh.
Levioso. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Accio. Leviosa.
정신병 감염. 일단은 여기서 시간을 많이 허비했으니까 빨리 풀어주도록 합시다. 프렌즈 뭐시긴지.
Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Revelio.
챙겨갈 만한 게 없네.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
오늘 진짜 그지같이 없다더네. 잠시 나갔다 오려고 했는데 시간도 됐고 했으니까 오늘 제가 다른 일도 있어서 많이 피곤한 관계로 오늘은 여기까지 진행하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 대단히 감사드리고요. 다음번에 또 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.